fuck, what do I do? Because it's like, I respect the stuff that you do, but I can't respect you.
Yeah, I think it would be easier to do that with Manny Pacquiao because it's just a view, it's an opinion of his, right? It's a fucking asshole opinion. But if BJ Penn actually did force a woman to take her clothes off and sexually assaulted her, I don't think you can move past this.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think that's why it's painful.
That's why it is painful.
Yeah.
Because some of, and I know this is going to sound crazy to Chris and David and Corinne, some of my, favorite moments are some of his victories. You know?
Yeah, I can't help but, think about the times when there's, he's BJ Penn, he's famous for licking blood off of his gloves, and that was just, you see that, and it's that's the most ridiculous thing, and it's so raw, and you're like, that pumps me up. I'd never do it, but fuck, that's cool.
I'd never do it.
I believe the word you were looking for was psychotic.
I can actually relate on some level.
Of course you can, baby.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What? No, because this is a completely different sport, but I was a huge Michael Vick fan all through his college career. And I was never, an Atlanta fan, but I was I loved watching him play. So explosive and exciting. And when I found out about the fucking dog killing, the fighting ring, and just some of the stuff that was done, it broke my fucking heart.
That's actually a pretty good analog.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, it's something that you can't move past. And I can't stress enough the fact that the guy represented courage. Picture this: you're undersized for 155 pounds, and your very first fight at 170 pounds, you take on the second greatest 170er of all time and beat him in a title match. Courage for days. And aside from this, and aside from maybe the stuff that Mike is talking about that I didn't know about, but to the average fan, he represented honor, courage, everything that you would think of about martial arts, the guy represented. So this is
and respect.
Great, and respect. This is great. Everybody, all other fighters say they, even his rivals where he's had, a lot of shit talking and whatever, they still respect the guy because of the way that he conducts himself in the cage. So it just, as a martial artist, you don't expect this from somebody like BJ Penn. I was shocked, floored, actually floored.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
Okay. Well, nobody else has anything to say about it.
I'm sorry your guys' sport has been sullied by this guy.
I don't do any kind of sports balls or fists or legs or anything like that. So
because you're a nerd.
I'm a nerd.
I play nerd ball with my nerds.
I play D&D nerd, okay?
And his nerd hair.
Oh, I'm a D&D player too.
Jonathan, even though Mike is an MMA fighter and a Thai boxer, he is super nerd.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
we
a
can get along
half-orc.
that way.
I'm a half-orc
Okay.
fighter.
I play DM, so.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I played BM. I played BM 4 times today.
Beat the meat.
You know he's not lying either.
Did I?
No, I know that.
What?
I did not.
Oh no, I was just...
What was the game that you showed me pictures of, Jonathan? Your new game?
Oh, the Pathfinders. Oh, no, it's the Magic the Gathering. I bought that for my 13-year-old and I to play together.
Yeah.
I haven't played games like that in a while. I used to play EverQuest.
Oh my god.
I don't make any apologies about me playing games with my kid. And yes, it's nerdy shit. So.
Apologies.
At the very least, I can plan on saying that my kid really enjoys playing it, and I love spending time with my kids. But I'll actually say that I actually enjoy doing that shit myself. So
that was either a slip of the tongue or your southern is coming out.
Most likely.
Apologies.
It's a Freudian slip.
As the alcohol infiltrate. Yeah, see what I'm saying? As the alcohol infiltrates my. Oh, yeah. What?
You're an infantryman. You can't even say infiltrate.
I was a Marine. That doesn't mean I was infantry. I was actually a machinist inside the Marine Corps.
Okay.
Anyways, as the alcohol infiltrates my brain, I do sound more southern than normal. So,
And the slower you speak makes you sound more southern, too.
well, there's that.
I'm not saying southern people are slow, but they're slow.
Mike's got to go. I do have a question for Mike, though.
Sure.
Have you ever met Brock Lesnar or Ken Shamrock?
I have not. I've met neither of those guys. I would like to meet Ken Shamrock, though.
Because I was going to ask if they were cunts in real life.
They seem like cunts in real life.
I hate Brock Lesnar.
No, Kent is a cunt in real life.
I totally hate Brock Lesnar, and I always root against him.
I think he's a total cock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Just humor us and say he is.
No, he totally is.
Oh yeah.
There's one guy I also want to say he's a total cock. He's a dude from Fresno, Josh Koscheck. He's a
cock.
John Kasich?
John
Kasich?
Kasich?
Koscheck.
Well, Koscheck.
Trump.
Well, he's a cock too. Well, yeah.
So, Mike, I really appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me, guys.
Yeah,
me
thanks
too,
for hanging
man.
out.
We had a real good time, man.
Plug your. I'm sure your episodes are still up from your podcast.
Yeah, I'm on the Seven Clouds remodel. The podcast is called Not So Average. I'm cycling through my old episodes until I finally have time to actually record with people. But yeah, you can look it up on iTunes, Not So Average, or I just kind of interview people who are nerdy about things like powerlifting, running, science, Muay Thai.
Star Trek.
Star Trek would be awesome. I haven't had anyone who's like huge on Star Trek yet.
Word.
Firefly.
So there you go.
Firefly, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So let's get your podcast going again, Mike. And you have a bunch of people that'll come on and talk.
I'll definitely have to hit you guys up. So, but yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Welcome to Big Gay World, where we bring you news about the LGBT community from right here at home and around the world. Panasonic, the Japanese electronics producer and one of the Olympic Games' biggest sponsors, announces sweeping policy changes. LGBT rights in Japan have been in the headlines quite a bit in the last few years, but today it looks like the LGBT community can count another win. The Osaka-based Panasonic has announced that they will begin recognizing same-sex marriages starting in April. According to the Mainichi Shimbun, which is a newspaper, the company has received numerous requests for this policy change from employees, in addition to facing pressure as an Olympic sponsor. The Olympics Charter forbids discrimination of any kind, including discrimination based on sexual orientation. The changes are currently being implemented and will mostly involve rewriting work regulation definitions for marriage, spouse, and so on. Additionally, employees will be able to take special leave for weddings and funerals and enroll their spouses in the company welfare program. Panasonic will also be including a rule against discrimination based on sexual orientation in their conduct guidelines, which affect the company's nearly 250,000 employees, both domestically and internationally. So yeah, big company, big changes. It's pretty significant, especially coming out of Japan.
Yay!
Can I interject 1 second?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Why does a fucking company have to acknowledge? Is it for benefits or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like for spousal benefits, medical, that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then that's cool, because at first when you were first saying it, I was like, who gives a fuck if a company, recognizes it? But it makes sense that it's for benefits and pension and that type of stuff.
Yeah. Well, and also this company has 250,000 employees, so regardless it's...
Well, 250,000 employees?
Yeah, 250,000.
Wow.
Panasonic is a big company, so it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. They do techniques too.
Yeah, that brand, right?
Yeah, techniques, turntables, the 1200 series.
Yeah.
Cadillac of DJ turntables. Anyway, go ahead, David. Sorry.
No other comments?
Oh, I was going to say it's sad that they actually have to make a policy change on that. That's the stupidest thing in the world for me. Just make it universal. It's just people that love each other. It's so fucking stupid to think that they actually have to have something separate. Just make it. Okay, we're good. Doesn't matter who you're married to, who you love. Just, okay, you're good. So stupid.
Any other comments?
No.
I'm sorry, I was monitoring the audio.
Okay. No, just feel free to interject so I don't...
Was this a Kentucky thing?
No. This
No.
was about a huge Japanese corporation.
It was about Shang Tsung.
Oh, Shang Tsung?
Uh-huh.
He said, "Konnichiwa, bitches."
Was this about Mike? Michael? The MMA fighter we had on. Oh my god. He's been gone for 5 minutes. What the hell is wrong with you people? You racist.
I fucking get it.
God. So more news from Japan. The city of Iga will be the third ward to give same-sex couples the ability to obtain a union certificate. So marriage in Japan has taken another huge step forward in the city of Iga. The Mie Prefecture confirming they would start issuing certificates recognizing partnerships between gay couples in first proposed last year. Iga will be the third Japanese municipal government and the first outside of Tokyo to take the step. Certificate will allow same-sex couples to have the same rights as opposite-sex couples in hospitals, apartments run by the government, and work with private companies such as real estate agencies. Referring to an online survey conducted by Ad Giant Dentsu Inc., the mayor estimates that about 6,000 people of its population of about 95,000 are LGBT. This is a quote, "It is our role to create a society in which sexual minorities can proudly live," unquote. Shibuya and Setagaya wards in Tokyo became the country's first and second local governments to introduce the certificate system in November 2015. The city of Takarazuka in Hyogo Prefecture will start issuing partnerships certificates to gay couples in June of next year.
That is a lot of Japanese words that I did not understand.
Konnichiwa.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto, domo.
I wanna lick your hiney, Mr. Roboto.
Going to Japan is top of my list. I love Japanese culture. Anyway,
Yeah,
He just wants to bang all the Japanese guys.
No, it's because he's a Hiroshoku.
Fucking whore.
Hiroshoku.
No, but honestly, given the given the political sort of Japan really isn't moving federally on these issues, it's sort of slugging along.
Which is kind of surprising, right? Because Japan's fairly progressive, considering all things.
Yeah. We need a Japanese expert coming in.
Yeah.
Guys, to talk about what's going on.
I can actually get one if you'd like.
I thought we had one.
So I can get somebody that's...
I think it would be interesting because Japanese culture is so fascinating. We don't really hear a lot about LGBT stuff in Japan. So if you can...
Fighter based, though, again, like...
Well, as long as I know about Japanese
I know people that have fought... you know a lot about it. They've fought in Japan, and they know a lot about Japanese culture.
Seriously, he's been gone 5 minutes.
Oh, man. Anything else, David?
Yeah, we're going to move to the States, to some annoying stuff, but we'll go to South Dakota with the trans.
You couldn't end on the good note. You have to get us all pissed off and fuck you, Scalia, you dead fucker.
We have 2 more.
I wish he was still alive so he could die again.
I wish I could spit in his eye right before he died.
Oh, maybe we can get Pastor Manny to piss on his grave.
And slice his wife's whatever.
Johnny's just shaking his head.
Fuck you, Johnny. That was a terrible joke.
I agree.
Not mine, yours the other day. Awful.
Which one? I'm sorry.
The one that I said fuck you over.
Oh, about the pun? Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm funny.
Go ahead, David.
I like to be really funny.
David, we can't
Honey?
see you.
I know.
Okay.
So we're going to move to South Dakota, where the governor now says he'll meet with transgender students before deciding whether to sign an anti-trans